Why is warm-up so important?
For a TV taping, it's really important.
Welcome to Last Week Tonight with John Oliver. How you feeling? Put your hands together.
My name is Ryan Reese. I am the audience warm comedian.
It's my job to prepare you for this evening's show.
You need someone to get the focus, to be honest, to take the bullet.
Anyone else popping edible? Cool.
I have never seen you falter. You're like this all the way through.
You gotta go crazy, go nuts, punch each other in the face, throw a chair.
And for years, buddy.
So I should ask for a raise.
No.
Every show on TV that has an audience needs a warm-up comedian. Talk shows, game shows, sitcoms, morning shows, sometimes even news shows. We're the hype ninjas, the carnival barkers, the crowd fluffers. Producers count on us to keep the energy high and the crowd excited.
You're gonna express happiness, okay? New Yorkers, pretend you found a parking spot.
It's a little bit like preheating the oven. It takes a while to preheat an oven. Not that I know, I mean, I don't cook.
Sometimes these tapings go 4 or 5 hours, and it really is essential someone is keeping the energy going.
We hadn't even started shooting, and it was 2 hours already. The audience was so tired. It was insane.
And if the audience is flat, it's your fault.
No, every comedian cannot do warm-up. Shit, most comedians can't do comedy.
I actually did warm-up once. I kind of fucked that up as well.
Ever since I was a kid in Long Island, I wanted to do comedy. For 7.5 years, I got on stage every single night. I went anywhere I can find an audience. Subway stations, laundromats, or how about the back of a pickup truck?
How old are you, buddy? 21 years old. I always ask the guy's age. I never ask a lady. That's rude. How much do you weigh, sweetheart?
I developed a style that involved connecting with the audience.
I think you got money, though, sir.
Used to.
Yeah, well, stop getting married.
And that got my foot in the door for warm-up.
I rock the mic and make the crowd shake ho.
It's a great steady gig for a comedian, but it's not enough just to be funny. You gotta do crowd work, you gotta have a t-shirt gun, and sometimes you gotta have a fucking unicycle.
It seems like the hardest job in comedy.
And then at a moment's notice, someone will just pull the rug underneath you and be like, hey, you're not a human being anymore. We got to do the real show.
Please help me welcome Seth Meyers.
Do you think that being a warm comedian could hurt career opportunities?
Yeah.
Doing warm-up can make you look like more of a clown at a children's hospital than a proper comedian.
You know the gig is kind of a second seat.
Yeah.
Would any one of you take that gig knowing that might be the ceiling?
It's a good job, but it's almost thankless.
It's a strange profession in that you started this because you had dreams of being in front of the camera, and here you are 3 feet behind the camera.
There are some legends in warm-up, guys that people outside of comedy have never even heard of. But then there's a few who made it out.
When I was doing warm-ups, Dave Letterman was doing the warm-up on Barney Miller, and to the right of me in the other stage, Saget was doing the warm-up on Bosom Buddies. So you got Bob Saget and David Letterman, who turned out to be fantastic hosts.
Given the skill set of a warm-up, do you think they would make good game show hosts?
Perfect. That's the skill set. So one of the things we're doing is we're going to pitch a game show.
What if the network says, but not you?
You're going to be a doctor, there's a school you go to, whereas comedy, there's not a clear path. You kind of just have to do it and then find out what the path, even the possible paths are as you go.
Comedy is a live art form and is never better than the crowd.
You and I came up together. When you look at the scope of comedy, we have people that like make show business work for them. And any way that they do that is incredible.
Coming to the stage right now is a comedian that is making his legend the same way I made mine. Please welcome your host, Mr. Ryan Reese.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Before we get started here, guys, just a couple of quick house rules.